Well, there are a number of reasons why women don't believe your sister, and women like her won't believe you, or they won't listen to this kind of advice. A lot of people will judge them and say, oh, they're manipulating and they're controlling and they're bossy. But they're kind of naive. I think the word is naive because in times past, women were taught that only the promiscuous women were punished by society and by men, and they were taught that only the promiscuous women would be thrown away. And so we have a new time where men in the brown community have this mentality that every woman is an opportunity for pleasure and for disposal. So women have not caught up with that mentality, and I believe what part of the reason is because of some of the celebrity performers and artists have given women the impression that um, having interactions with men, let's just say, is okay. Feel free to do it. And they act as if there's no harm on the side of the women when they get involved in these relationships that are empty. So women haven't had the proper conversations that have said, listen, these guys are just literally using you in the place of a wife. These very, very good women, you said your sister's beautiful, right? These very, very good catch women, marriage material women, are also just being used for physical pleasure. And how they do it, as I said, is by telling them straight out, this is not a serious relationship and it's not going anywhere. Now, she doesn't understand the language. What he's really telling her is, all I'm going to do is have a physical relationship with you. I want you for your physical body and companionship as I need. And after that, when I'm done with this, I'm going to throw you away. She doesn't understand that because she still has a mentality that she's such a good catch. Why would anyone throw her away? Why the men who are doing this are at a place in their life where they don't need to depend on a woman for anything besides a physical relationship and a little bit companionship here and there. So they will tell you, hey, um, I do need you, but I don't need you long term, number one. And I don't need you to do my laundry like a guy who was, more low income might say, help me out. He's like, no, I don't need you to help me out. I don't need you to do my groceries. I don't need you to do my dry cleaning. I don't need you to cook because they can afford to pay for all these things. And some of them know how to take care of themselves because they were raised well, or they went to college and they learned how to do that when they went away to school. So then they grow up and they become successful and they don't see the point of a wife and they like the idea of getting very great catch marriage material women that look very beautiful, great conversation, good company, eye candy when you go out, a trophy, all of that. And they just utilize her almost like a call girl, almost. You get the call girl, she's very attractive, she's great to go places with, she knows how to behave, and then when you're tired of her services, you go and get somebody else. And they don't get it because no one's ever told them that this was possible. Everyone has preached good girl gets the good guy and has the good life. And I'm so sorry to bring the bad news that unfortunately these men do not want that. They like the idea of freedom, doing whatever they want, however. And guess what? They absolutely know they can get another one like the one that they decided to give up, like your sister. When they finish their course of relationship and interactions, he'll go and literally, because of his great qualities and his good standing, he will literally go and get another woman in 5 minutes and start the cycle all over again and dispose of that one because he's such a good catch and he knows how to play his hand. He knows what to say, what not to say, etc. And so, yeah, When we try to tell, not me, but when there are women out there teaching women how to conduct themselves, they're called gold diggers, they're called narcissists, and all kinds of names. But the truth of the matter is, the level of game that's going on, women need to really get out of that old-fashioned mentality of earning a place in a man's life, and realizing that you better decide where you want to be. Just like you picked your college, figure out where you want to be in this world, because or else these men will decide for you, and you're going to wind up in, and when he's tired of you, out, and heartbroken. So that's what I want to say to you.